Well, gentlemen,
John?
no palm trees. No ocean in the background. No beach. I'm here in person. I did bring the good weather down. I came back Thursday night with a glorious weekend, and then I see clouds for the first time in 6 months. This is a shock for me.
Welcome home.
Thank you. What a lot of excitement we've had here in the last week or two. I mean, we had a major power outage here. We had all sorts of things happening. So maybe Cameron, you can update us. First of all, how are you? You look good.
Welcome back. Good to see you.
Good. How did we fare through the power outage?
We did remarkably well. The generator was a lifesaver. That being able to keep one of our sump pumps primarily going was crucial. A lot of the coolers and freezers, so that was tremendous. There's a few things that need to be monitored on an ongoing basis when we're without power for over 48 hours. So it's always a challenge, but far better position than we were, even 3 months ago. So that was appreciated, and obviously a significant storm, close to the level of 98. I wasn't here in Ottawa at that time, but a lot of ice formed on the trees, as many of us are aware of, and there are some branches down on the course, but we're fortunate. I know we talked pre-video here that not a lot of branches came down on tees and greens, so the key areas of the turf are awesome. So yeah. They weren't impacted. It was a bit of a process to clean up branches, but we fared reasonably well. Okay,
well, first of all, the storm of 98 brought down transmission lines. Mm-hmm. This is how bad that was. I mean, these huge aluminum, massive lines crumpled like matchsticks. It was it was pretty bad. And we were out for about 2 weeks back then. Course update. Everybody wants to know. And I can't get a commitment out of these guys. I've been trying now for about 15 minutes. When are we going to open? Or when's the first possible time? Because the course looks absolutely gorgeous out there.
It's great. The fairways and greens are amazing. Early May is a really good date to look towards. The conditions are fantastic. We had moisture. The tarps came off 10 or 11 days later than last year, but the first peak was incredible, and the moisture levels are still coming out of the ground. And by early May, I think we'll get to that process of having the amenities on course out and having the greens cut, about 2 times. Usually we cut them a few times before we open, and we're really close to that process. And Joel's out there every day, and things are looking great.
I can't get him to commit to a date, folks, but I'm going to say I'm praying for May 1st opening. Let's just hope that's the case.
That would be early May. That would fall in that range.
But he won't say that. He's a real politician. I did talk to Joel this morning. He did say that when we do open, there was so much tree damage that we just won't be able to get it all cleaned up. So people have to be open, and we'll have to have a local rule for balls going into those branches, which I will be in quite a few times, I assume, unless my new Paradigm driver works out for me.
That's right. Good
so that looks like it's going to be the case, and that leads us into the cleanup of the course. This is an annual thing that we do. This year the damage was so great, we're going to have it at 2 days, April 22nd and 23rd. And how do you get involved in that?
Right, and John, yeah. So in preparation of the golf course, we are doing a call out to member volunteers to come help us for this upcoming weekend. So April 22nd and 23rd. We encourage members to reach out to Joel directly through his email. So we're trying to coordinate as many members as we can to come out. And it's really just debris piling. So we're trying to get everything piled up so that it'll make it a lot easier for Joel to clean that up once he can get all his trucks and carts out onto the golf course.
Yeah, and just there's so much debris out there that we are getting some help in removing it, but we certainly do need the volunteers. This is a very important day for us, and if you can help out, how do you get involved? What do you do?
Yeah, so let us know. I mean, you can certainly email myself or Cameron, but we are asking members to email Joel directly. So everyone will be meeting this coming Saturday morning at 9 o'clock for the first wave of help, and it's going to be both Saturday and Sunday, 2 days. We're asking members to come out.
And we'll have a little chilly out around 12:30 both days as well.
Well, I'm going to need it at 50-degree temperatures. I'm used to 85, guys. This is not healthy.
Yeah, your tan's looking pretty good there.
Thank you. Listen, you did show me a picture of number 7 last week. It was underwater. But I asked you the question about the driving range, because we just put drainage on it.
Right.
What's that looking like right now?
No, great question, John. So last fall, when the course closed, we had our crew out there digging new drainage lines and trenches out there. So it's gone very well, and our first, last week with all the rain and all the moisture we had out there, driving range looked really dry. There's still a little bit of puddles, but considerably less than last year at this same time. So we are looking very good with the driving range. We're hoping to have it open day 1 when we open the golf course. Fingers crossed.
So there's no Lake Carleton at the end of the driving range like there was last year and the year before.
Not nearly as bad.
Okay, that's great news. Okay, so exciting time because we're starting to register for leagues. I know men's league has gone out. I know senior men's league has gone out. I know ladies have gone out. So all the leagues are currently registering now. Is that correct?
That's right. Yeah. So right now we have everything online. So all members can register for leagues online. I know men's league is through your link that you sent out. Ladies league, Honeypot is all up on the online calendar. As well, this week we're working on putting all our golf events live on the online calendar as well. So members are encouraged just to even go online, see what the calendar is going to look like. It's going to cover the whole year's worth of events, and you can start registering for them.
Well, that's great. So I just wanted to mention we're going to talk about a few events. Men's League is having a meet and greet. First time we've been able to have it in 3 years. On April the 26th at 7 p.m. That's for new and existing members to come in and hear about all the exciting changes in Men's League. And we have a lot of additional things that we're going to add. Of course, we have Men's League TV. Since the last time we've done this meet and greet, we now have a new and improved website. And I want to show people how to use the e-card for those who are having difficulty, because that's the most important thing I have to show you. Ladies, having a luncheon.
We are. As the women's group is hosting a luncheon on Sunday, the 23rd. So that'll be a great opportunity to meet some of the new members, and a lot of the women are back from down south. And for those that are looking to sign up, they can email Chelsea, myself, or register online for the 23rd.
Great, and a launch party is happening for the 60th anniversary. I had a wonderful interview with Grace Thrasher, and tell us when that is.
It's going to be a fun one. Live music in the evening on the 29th. Our new chef is preparing some of the menus right now, and we've got cheese fondue and aloha ribs all lined up for the 29th, and it'll be a really neat party. Obviously, our first major event for the 60th celebrations.
That's great. One other thing we didn't talk about, and I've already registered, folks, if you haven't done so, do so quickly. We have the Mother's Day that's happening. I think it's May 12th. And I can't remember. It's the second Sunday. But register for that as well. We'll talk more about that later, but just to let you know, it does fill up quickly. I came in this morning, first time I've been here in 6 months. I see this beautiful clubhouse. It's totally revamped. Let's talk about some of the improvements here.
Yeah, and kudos to Robert Weiss, his team. The volunteers were in weekly. It was tremendous. A bit of a great feel, a lot more inviting. It's a fresher, modern look. I mean, over my right shoulder, brand new fireplace. There's some nice stonework around. Looks like a totally revamped for a very reasonable cost. The project was done, and even the front entrance, some gray modern look, and we've got a lot brighter feel. It's neat. It's be great. I think for returning members to see, they'll notice the difference, and much better environment and atmosphere for prospective members walking into the club.
Well, I talked with Robert this morning, and he was showing me your new office, which is beautiful. Just over here, you can't see it now, but you'll see it when you get to the club. They've already started on the new pathway out of the where the carts come out, the back shop. things are improving. We're going to have a new sign, new pavers put out there. It's going to be really, really nice, and thanks to the crew that did that. I know Robert has been instrumental in that. You two have been instrumental in it. There's been a lot of everything's been painted. It's gorgeous in here. No more green in here, folks. It's all gray, and it's gorgeous. And you're just going to be impressed. So when next time you come in, thank these guys, and thanks Robert. They've done a great job. Okay, you're going to talk about the hours of operation and other things like the chef and things of that nature. So
yeah, obviously a bit of a transition, short, approximately 2-week period right now. The golf simulators had their last day of regular play on Sunday, but we are available for private lessons and fittings. We'll go through the transition with the bays up there and keep one operational for appointments only. And our food and beverage daily dining is taking a brief pause for a few weeks. New chef Sean is on board, and he's actively preparing a brand new member menu, which is going to be phenomenal. And that'll launch for opening day, so a lot of preparations there. We have a couple of feature events that we've discussed for the second half of April, and full services will resume for opening day.
Fantastic. So it sounds like I'm going to have to interview our new head chef and see what's up for this year, because that's so important. Hours of operation. So you've talked about we're open fully in terms of
yeah, and to just extend on that, the office is still open 9 to 4 for inquiries. We're here on a daily basis with any league registrations or locker inquiries. We're open Monday to Friday in the office for sure.
So Tyler, you're going to talk about the Masters. There's some money that you guys gave out for the Masters recap.
For sure, thanks John. So this year we actually launched our first Masters pool where you're actually picking players and doing all that. So we launched it now. I know with the ice storm, we had a Masters party planned. Unfortunately that had to be canceled, but the pool still went on. And it was great. We had about 50 members sign up for the pool. We paid out $1,000 in prizes, so it was great. So we paid out 5 members. All some great gift certificates and whatnot. We actually had Masters cookies available as well, so we were handing those out. Those are always a hit every year, and it was just a great way to celebrate the Masters. I know a lot of people watch it online. We were while everyone was watching online, we were here with all the sump pumps taking care of all the business here, but it was okay. It was still great, and to see John Rahm win was great. It was kind of that battle, it kind of felt like PGA versus LIV, in that final group, and I think the right person came out on top.
What I can't get over is in those tournaments, how the winner is just playing extremely well. They're all good golfers, right? Like they all can win, but John just was exceptional that day, and that high cut of his off the drive was in play all the time.
Yeah.
I'm getting fit for a Paradigm driver today, but future fitting days, where are they going to be?
Right. Well, John, so today is actually our last indoor fitting day. We had a successful series of indoor fitting days all throughout February, March, and April. But now we're moving outdoors. So on the online calendar, all our fitting dates are going to be posted on there pretty soon. So we're going to have Callaway, Ping, TaylorMade, Titleist, Cobra, Cleveland, Strixon. They're all coming here for their own specific fitting days. Okay. It's going to be great. So they'll all be online.
And the new technologies are amazing. They're getting better every year. I want to do a plug for membership, because I know we have some room in the trial area.
Yeah, we do. Thanks, Sean. And last week we saw a surge of inquiries, the 29-degree weather, and you can certainly feel everyone in the Ottawa Valley is itching to get out there, and we get multiple calls a day now, which is great. We have some room in our full member category still. Our trial categories are very important this time of year, and our Learn to Love It is pretty well reached capacity today as we speak. We're running last few reports there, but there is a little bit more room in our trial category, which is 30 games of golf, 10 of which you can play a few nines there. It makes it a little bit more flexible, and we've got some promotions on social media for the trial right now. And for members looking, of course, we have our referral program, which applies to full member and trial members. So that's very available, and a little bit of space, which is nice for the juniors. So there's a bit of room in that category for some late additions this spring.
But we've done pretty good with membership, correct?
We have, yeah. We're starting to look even more. We've got our strategy as a club, of course, for gold and full members, but the number of adult members, when you combine flex and gold and or silver all together, continues to increase. So it's really positive.
Okay. Gentlemen, anything else you want to add? It's great to be back.
We're so excited. These next 2 weeks, I mean, we're transitioning from off season to full season. I mean, the next couple of weeks, we're just going to be getting everything ready for the members here. We're super excited to get out there. And this past weekend with the beautiful weather, I mean, I think that just energized us. You know, we're just gearing to go. So
That's it.
Won't be long. It's almost early May, John.
Okay. Well, hopefully we'll be able to do this again next week. We're back down hopefully to a weekly meeting, and I can't wait to get out there. My golfing is terrible, but certainly will hopefully improve over the year. The course, I can tell you right now, this course looks gorgeous out there.
Yeah.
There's no damage to the greens, tees, fairways, anything. Other than the tree damage, we're looking pretty good.
yeah.
Gentlemen, thank you very much. Until next week.
Great seeing you in person again. Yeah.
Welcome back.
Thank you. See you later.